2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
He's setting up for his second shot. 3 strokes off the lead. That's some good golf right there. And this putt to move into the top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
I think this one is heading for the bunker.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Lining this one out from a fair ways.
To keep the round going. This is a par save.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ah. 11 feet left to the hole.
For bogey. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. Well played, mate. Going with the 7. This one's headed right, Rich. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And with that now, back to level par. Hole number 13, a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, nicely played. This would be a good putt to make, to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
This is a par putt. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll was in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back, because that's what it looked like.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get into round 2. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. 5 under is the score to beat at the moment as things get underway on 2K Sports. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got a good deal of help from the wind here.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
That's disappointing. Here is his fourth. I don't mind the look of this. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. That one almost went in the hole. This putt was about 8 feet. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Pretty good shot there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
It's tracking. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for 13th on the leaderboard.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
But not a good result there. Second shot here on the 4th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic? Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Second shot here on the 5th.
Okay, one extra club.
Not a bad play, that one. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I think he's got about 25 feet to go here. Okay, starting out to the left. This one's going to swing back.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. And just in the first cut here.
Yes, difficult light. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Outstanding approach shot. 8 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
He finds himself in a share of 7th place on the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And as they finish up their round, Reg, find themselves 9th on the leaderboard.
Just clinging to that top 10 at the moment. Too many mistakes today. Reduce those tomorrow, and they'll be shooting up the leaderboard.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for our 3rd round coverage of this event. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Helvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Our featured player is hanging on to a top 10 position on the leaderboard. Looking forward to seeing if he can move up the leaderboard today. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head down to the 7th. Well struck. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Went straight down.
Sitting at -3. Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. That was pretty straightforward. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Here we have a par 5. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. A few shots under par at the moment. Coming up from the bunker. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Starts off looking good. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And that brings to an end that hole. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. It's heading to the rough for mine. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort. All round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. We're following our featured player who's currently inside the top 30. Let's see how far up the leaderboard he can climb today. From about 100 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Here's a look at the par 5 second. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. Putting for birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently a couple under for the event. Here we are at the third.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Great touch. Really nicely played. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. This is his second shot.
Wind coming right at him.
That was a bit of a miscue.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Sitting at -1. Has he hold it? Oh my, What a chip from the thick stuff. That'll help make a big move. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Oh my, that was launched. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 7. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 6th is a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind. This one's going to the right.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And that puddle drop. Well done. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. And from the bunker here. I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
The 8th hole is a par 3. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Standing over his second shot. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two-putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently at -1 following that hole. Now with the honour on a par 5.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Lovely effort, that. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Can he make one from long range? Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, what a great roll. Putting for a par now. Okay, let's head to the next. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt is about 16 feet. Oh, what a stroke. How good was that putt? And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 11th. Well, that's a handy shot. That should find the sand. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Nicely done.
Oh my, right by the hole. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's going to have to do some calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole. Uh-oh, Henny, is that something that's going to hurt?
This one might end up in the pine straw.
His second shot here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. Sitting at 3 under par. I think this one's bound for the rough. Putting for a bogey.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And with that putt, now 2 under with the final few holes to go.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5. These are always dicey lies, Rich, in the pine straw.
Yes, difficult light. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
From around 140 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Pretty good.
Come on. This one's tracking all the way to the cup. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 17th tee. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. That's heading into the rough, I think. Pine straw is always challenging to read, isn't it?
From the rough here, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70.
Looking good.
You've got to like the look of this. Yes, sir. And with that, this player has qualified for the Corn Ferry Tour next season. A fantastic step in this player's career, Rich.
Yes, Luke, it's always a learning process as you move along through the ranks to get yourself onto the PGA Tour. This is a great start.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's tournament. The opening round of the Corn Ferry Tour season is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out of the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCartney. This is an exciting day for this player. They're taking part in their very first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'm sure you've got memories of that moment and what it felt like. What type of goals are they setting for themselves, and what are their expectations of the season ahead?
Well, I think the goal is plain and simple. Try and be within the top 30 at the year's end Corn Ferry Tour Championship, which will then secure this player a PGA Tour card.
Now to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Nicely done. This is his second shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is at least a 40-footer. This is way out there, guys.
It's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
The second is a par 5. Rich, always love being in the Quad Cities. There's a real hearty homeward feel here about the John Deere Classic. And again, being here at TPC Deer Run, just a fabulous way for the Corn Ferry Tour to get underway.
This is the site, the host of the Big Dig. And what these players are going to need to know and learn this week is you better take out your shovel and go deep, because this golf course is begging to be torn apart. Love this golf course, but birdies are a must.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Come on, don't be shy.
This has got some intent. Oh, painfully close. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Going with the hybrid. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Next up is this par 4 hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 4th. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, what a putt. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Even for the day. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole. Oh, that was pure. From around 120 yards here. 5 shots off the lead.
This one's left of the green.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
How close was that to going down? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And stepping up the standings after that effort, we've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. Yeah, that one will play. This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Sitting at 1 over. This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel. That hole's done. Now 5 strokes behind. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this one. It's looking like a 230-yarder.
A birdie putt awaits. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
So close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
All right, Rich, you got any power of positivity thoughts going on in that mind? This player's facing the cut line at the moment with 9 to play.
Luke, I've been there and done that throughout my career. It's time to see what you're made of. Do they have it in them to make this cut?
Great shot. Second shot here at the 10th. Nicely done. Sitting at +1. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is about 41 feet to the hole from there.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. This shot from 120 yards. 5 shots off the pace. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Trailing by 4 strokes. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. He's setting up for his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead. That's in the sand. And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. Putting for bogey. And there it is. Currently at +1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Opting for the 9-iron. Okay, that'll work. 13 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Well, that was a really important hole. Now just 1 off the cut line. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Wow, that was just striped. Stay on the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 15th. He may not have enough club to reach the green here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Solid little par putt here.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Okay, clubbing down.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
Looking good.
Yes! Currently a couple under for the round. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Well, that'll work there. This is his 4th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th. This one from about 160 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. That always looked wet, didn't it? This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This is an opportunity they must make This putt has to go down if they want to make the cut. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, fellas, looking like, I'd say 25 feet to the cup from here.
And an outside chance here. All right, getting better.
Oh, my. And there you have it. They'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. The final round of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam as always. It's great to have you join us. Our featured player sitting just inside the red at -1 as we begin today's coverage.
Looking great so far out the rough.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That's a lovely looking stroke. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Sitting at -2 for the event. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This one's starting out to the left, but watch this one swing back.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Just a simple tap in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for 12th in this tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, that was flushed. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. This is on the tracks.
Looking magnificent. Yahtzee.
He finds himself in a share of 4th place at the moment.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We've arrived at a par 4. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. He's standing over his 3rd shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
It's on a great line. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
This player is putting for fun.
He's currently tied for 4th. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Playing from around 150 yards here. Only 1 shot off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Sitting at -4. Currently in 4th position. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, what a putt. That shot so good, we need to have another look. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time to tee off at the 6th. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt to move into a tie for 1st. Henny's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
On a good line.
This is going right at the hole. Oh, what a bonus. looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Opting for the 5-wood. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And that was a bit of a misfire. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Sitting at -6. Outright first here. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. This one for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself with a share of the lead. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
That was wonderfully done. Lining up from about 230 yards here. He shares the lead. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
35 foot from the hole.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent.
Looking good.
And makes it. What a bomb. Well, Rich, this is a great position to be in. Tied and top spot as we head into the back 9.
Well, grabbing a share of the lead going into the final 9 holes. This is exciting stuff. This is exactly the position you want to be in.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. His second shot here. Sitting at 6 under. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. He's currently tied for second.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Now, great rhythm on that swing. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. Setting this putt up from a mile away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Currently -5. Okay, on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. A par putt on the table.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's a 34-footer.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's see it come back.
You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I'd prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. And it's a 1-stroke par four for our leader over the field. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. He finds himself with a share of second place. And the player steps up to this short par 4.
He needs to take advantage of this here, Luke. Trailing the leader, and a good drive could set him up to close that gap.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. That's a good-looking shot there. Currently -5. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Ooh, and up and down here would be huge for him. this putt for par here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Like the look of this. No! So close. And this one will be for bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. From around 140 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And now this to move into a tie for second place.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And that should secure the par on this one. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th is a par 3. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
And what an amazing opportunity now to get it all square with this putt.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And here at the last, he's just 1 shot out of the lead. Well, he's got a chance to win this title. Will he stand up and deliver? Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Not a bad play, that one. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Well, this player will now wait nervously in the clubhouse for the rest of the field to finish. Currently tied for first.
Yeah, still lots of players out there, Luke, that could change the outcome of this tournament. We're just going to have to wait and see.
And for a first appearance, Rich, on the Corn Ferry Tour, not a bad result.
Finishing in the top 5 on any tour is quite a feat, but in their maiden start on the Corn Ferry Tour, watch out, this player's got lots of game.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.